Hey guys, I want to clear up the confusion about cash paying patients versus clients. Uh, in the situation where somebody who has a high deductible and they have insurance, but they want to do the cash rate, can you bill their insurance? Can you charge them cash, etc.? How do you approach that? So I wanted to clear all that up. I want to do it with a very simple flowchart diagram. So let's go and take a look at it. So there's a couple of questions you have to first start out with whenever you are trying to make the decision of billing their insurance, billing them cash, whether you're in network, etc. So the first question is, just for simplicity, I'm going to go down through one pathway first. This will make sense too. So the first question is, does the person have a medical condition that requires medical intervention? If the answer is yes, then the next question you got to ask yourself is, does a condition have a fair or better potential to improve within a reasonable time frame? This is what's required for medical justification. If the answer is yes, do they want to use a third-party payer, such as insurance, Medicare, personal injury, those kind of things? Yes. Then the next question you would ask yourself is, are you contracted with that third-party payer? Do you have any contractual conditions? If the answer is yes, then you must bill that third party, and they are considered an insurance patient. Now let's go back up to the top. That's pretty straightforward. But now let's look at another profile. Does the person have a medical condition that requires medical intervention? No. If not, then they'll be considered a cash client for your wellness, fitness, stress relief services. Now, if they do have a medical condition, and then the next question is, does the condition have a fair or better potential to improve within a reasonable time frame? If the answer is no, then even though they have a functional impairment, even though they have a medical condition, you're stating that that is not treatable. So really, technically, officially, you are seeing that person for more maintenance, wellness, fitness, so they're considered a cash client. Now, if you answer question 2 is yes, do they want to use a third-party payer? If they say no, so they are considered a patient, but they don't want to use a third-party payer, then the next question is, are you aware that they have a third-party payer that you are contracted with? If you don't know that they have a third-party payer and you are contracted, then they would be considered a cash patient. And then you can help them by, if they request it, if they want to, you can help them apply their cash payments toward their deductible by giving them a fee slip with information on it, or sending a claim to their insurance for them. And if they have a PPO insurance plan where you are out of network, then I would always collect from the patient up front and then let them get reimbursed by their insurance company. If you try to bill their insurance out of network, a lot of times they'll send the check to the patient, and it can cause issues. So it's just easier to just collect it from the patient. And always, here's a very important thing, always let the patient know that you can't guarantee what their insurance is going to reimburse them, because you have no contract with them, and your charges will most probably differ from what their reimbursement rates are. If they don't reimburse them that well, then tell them that, you know what, we can appeal, I can help you appeal to your insurance company so that you get reimbursed the full amount. But that training is for another day. Now, going back up here, are you aware that they have a third-party payer that you are contracted with? Yes. Now, if they do have a plan that you are contracted with, but they don't want to use it, then you have two options. So here, let me throw that in here. You have two options, which is basically you can remove or eliminate anything that shows that you were aware of it. And I'm not telling you what to do here. I'm just letting you know what legally, officially the situation is. You can make it look like you are not aware of it, or you can have them sign a waiver stating that they do not wish their insurance to know about this treatment interaction with you, and so they don't want you to send anything to their insurance. So they, in this kind of situation, you would not send anything, you would not give them anything to apply towards their deductible and things like that. So hopefully this makes sense, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.